Hey guys, in this video, we're going to practice drawing nets. So remember, a net is the 2D version of the 3D shape. So basically you take all the sides and fold them out, okay? And then you are gonna label them. So I always start with the bottom. So think about what it's sitting on, okay? So for this one, we have 11 by 5, okay? So then I'm gonna fold out the left and the right. Again, yours isn't going to be different colors, and that's okay. So I'm measuring this. So again, if this inside part is 5, this outside part is 5. So this is also 5. So then the other sides are both 5 as well. And then these are going to be 6 for the height. Okay, do you see that? So then let's do the front and the back. So you're probably saying, Miss Townsend, we didn't do the top. We'll get there in a second. So we're going to fold the front and the back. So those are going to fold down like this. And again, the height still here is going to be 6. So this will also be 6 and 6. We'll do that on both of those. And then this length is still going to be 11. Remember, going all the way across, they're all still going to be the same. And then let's go back and do the top. That's going to come down here off the bottom. So that's going to be 11 by 5 because that's going to match the one in the bottom. So I always remember, and especially with what we're going to do tomorrow, is these are both going to be our A's. They're going to match. These will be our B's. And then these will be our C's. So remember, on a rectangular prism, it's going to have 6 sides. The front and the back are the same. The left and the right are the same. And the top and the bottom are the same. Okay, so make sure you have all those labeled on your paper. And let's do the next one. So for this one, we have a triangular prism. So remember, the bases are the triangles. That's what's matching on both sides and kind of stretch from one side to the other. Again, triangular prism is what we have here. Even though it's sitting on a rectangle, the triangles are your bases. So on the last one, I said we're going to draw what it's sitting on first. I still agree on that. We're going to draw what it's sitting on. So here, not its base, because its bases are the triangles, so it's sitting on a rectangle. So I'm going to draw that rectangle, and that rectangle is going to be 7 by 5. Okay, does everyone see that? This is the 5 coming across, and the 7 coming out this way. So then let's draw the 2 rectangles going over on the sides. So those are going to come over on the fold off the left and the right. And those, see this little tick mark, those tells us those are going to be the same. So then these are going to be 4 by 7. Okay. So the base is going to be 5 by 7, but the left and the right are both going to be 4 by 7. And we know that from those 2 little equivalent tick marks. So now let's do our triangle. I'm going to fold them off of here just because it's a little bit easier to see. And again, this was 5, just like the other side. And then we're going to label our height as 4. I'm sorry, it's not 4. It's going to be 2. Why is it going to be 2? It's going to be 2 because the height is 2 right here in the middle. This slant height is 4. Also, notice that the slant height here, right here, is 4, so it's going to match this 4, okay? But when we find our surface area tomorrow, we're not going to actually use that slant height. We're going to use the 2 in the middle because that's our base and our height. So again, I'm going to come back and label this as the 2. That's already labeled as 5, so I'm going to go ahead and label my A and my A. Sorry about the bell. Those are both, this one's just B, and then we've got C and C. So you've got the 2 that are on the back. Go ahead and do both of those and then check the key and make sure you've got them correct. So I changed my mind and I'm actually going to go ahead and show you, kind of walk you through these ones as well, just because these ones are a little bit harder because they're the pyramids. So let's start again. This one is a triangular pyramid. So the triangle is the base and then it comes up to a point. So again, I'm going to draw what it's sitting on first. So I'm going to draw a triangle, and then these are basically telling me they're all the same. So it's going to be 6 by 10. So then I'm going to have 3 triangles coming off the sides, which are also going to be 6 by 10. Sorry, that 6 doesn't look like a 6. So all of our sides for this triangular pyramid are going to be the same, which are 6 for the base and 10 for the height. So this one is a rectangular pyramid. So again, we're going to start by thinking about what it's sitting on. So it's going to be 3 by 4. And then remember, these are triangles all around the sides. So we're going to do triangles. Oops, I'm actually going to change that the way that I did that. I'm going to kind of start with my left and my right because those are going to be the same. And I'm going to do a different color for the front one and the back one. So the reason I know that theirs are going to be different is because the base is a rectangle. So for this one, I'm going to have 4 as my base. And then my height is still going to be 6. Same on the other side, 4 by 6. But then for the other ones, they are going to be 3 by 6. And again, we'll see that a little bit more. So this base was the same, or this type. And then there are 2 triangles, the top, the left, and the front and the back. And then we had the left and the right are going to be the same. So these ones are really good practice for drawing nets. So go ahead now officially and make sure you've got all those drawn and everything labeled, and then go ahead and do the Khan Academy.